Hello everyone, my name is Azriya Aboobacker and today I'm going to present a seminar about for and while loop. To introduce the topic, a for loop is a fundamental construct in programming that allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly. It's particularly useful when you know in advance how many times you want to execute a piece of code. A while loop is another essential control flow structure in programming. Unlike the for loop, which defines the number of iterations upfront, the while loop continues until the condition evaluates to false. This makes it ideal for scenarios where the number of iterations isn't predetermined or when you need to continuously perform a task until ascertained. Now let's move on to the for loop. This loop is handy for iterating over arrays, lists, or performing any tasks a fixed number of items. A for loop is a control flow statement that allows code to be executed repeatedly based on a specific condition. The for loop consists of three main components: initialization, iteration, and condition. You start by initializing a variable, then specify a condition that determines whether the loop should continue executing, and finally, you define. Here I present an example to execute for loop in a program. Following up with while loop, a while loop is another control flow statement that repeats a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. It checks before executing the loop body. While loops are commonly used in scenarios like user input validation, processing data until reaching a specific state, or handling events in real-time systems. It repeatedly executes a block of code as long as a specified condition remains true. To conclude my presentation, both for and while loop are essential control flow structures in C programming that allow for the repetition of code execution. The for loop is ideal when the number of iterations is known in advance. It consists of an initialization, a condition, and an update expression, all within the loop header. The while loop needs to continue until a certain condition is met. It consists of a condition that is evaluated before each iteration, and the loop continues executing as long as the condition remains true. And with that, I'm done with my presentation. Thank you.